This is Zeblaze Stratos, a budget smartwatch with built-in GPS to precisely track your outdoor workouts. And in today's video, I'm going to talk all that you need to know about this smartwatch. As you're watching WoodsTube and if it's your first time here, thank you so much for clicking. Here is a review of smartwatches, smartphones, and all sort of tech with detailed comparison. If you're into tech, you must consider subscribing. Everything is time-coded along the video timeline for ease of viewing. So let's start with price, availability, and design. Banggood, an e-commerce website, sent out this review unit of the Zeblaze Stratos GPS smartwatch for me to test it out and provide my unbiased opinion. This smartwatch is listed on Banggood for just 84 Canadian dollar. The price may vary at seller's discretion. There is a special discount code in the video description. Be sure to use it if you decide to get this smartwatch. So for this budget price range, you get a bold and a stunning smartwatch. A while back I did a review of the Zeblaze Vibe 6, which has a built-in speaker for on-wrist Bluetooth audio calls and onboard music storage for offline playback. The video is linked at the end, be sure to check it out once you're done watching this one. However, the Vibe 6 smartwatch lacked fitness tracking features and GPS, which are fulfilled by this Zeblaze Stratos. Both these smartwatches have a solid, bold design that looks great on a masculine wrist in my opinion. Comment down below which one would you pick in terms of design. My personal favorite will be the Zeblaze Stratos, which is made of zinc alloy, giving it a nice and a premium feel. On the right side, there is a power key with the red accent color and a mode key. Both of these keys are made of stainless steel, and the body itself is made of reinforced carbon fiber polymer. Now at the back, I really like the carbon fiber design. However, compared to Vibe 6, this Stratos has 4 sensors versus just 2 on the Vibe 6. We will test these sensors out later during the video. There are 4 charging pins for its proprietary charger. There is a 22mm user replaceable durable silicone wristband. So overall, for the price you pay, the design and the build quality is great. Now let's briefly talk about the setup process and the Zeroner app, which is available for free both on Apple App Store and Android Play Store. For the most part, the app is same on both Apple and Android. For this video, I have paired the watch with my Galaxy Z Flip 3. Setup process is pretty self-explanatory. Download the app, go under devices. From the bottom tab, you should see the Stratos watch pop up. Follow the prompts and that is it. Here you get all these options that are pretty self-explanatory. You have to set an alarm from here, as you cannot do that from the watch. Smart reminder is basically notifications. Remote camera is basically a camera control, which unfortunately you have to access it from here, as there is no access to the camera control shortcut straight from the watch. But it's good to have this feature. I wish there was a direct access to alarms and camera control straight from the watch. I really like the customizable raise to wake feature, and you can see I have selected in a way that the display won't turn on during bedtime if I were to move around. The other options on this page are pretty basic. Now under profile page from the bottom tab, you can access your account, which you have to create with this app in order to back up your health data in case if you were to pair this watch to another phone. And here is where you can also set your goals and link the data from this app to Google Fit and Strava, which is quite rare with most of the budget smartwatch. So if you are a Strava user, you will like this. Finally, under data page from the bottom tab, you can access all your health data like workout, sleep, heart rate, SpO2 and stress. Now with the app being done, let's briefly talk about the specs and battery life. Just pause this video to read through all the specs of this watch. But in a nutshell, this watch has an adequately bright 1.3-inch touch display even while you're outdoors. Now this watch has Bluetooth 5.0 with no Wi-Fi, LTE or NFC, but it does have 4 satellite high precision GPS with GLONASS, Galileo and Beidou. More about GPS route tracking later during the video. This watch is 50-meter water resistant and has all the needed sensors like heart rate, blood oxygen, accelerometer, and not just that, it also has uncommon sensors for a budget smartwatch like altimeter, magnetometer for compass, and barometer. Even some of the premium watches does not have these sensors. The dimension of this watch is 47mm by 14mm with 60 grams in weight with the band. So this watch is bulky and it's not suitable for smaller wrist. But with this bulky form factor comes a hefty battery with 580 mAh capacity, allowing this watch to go about 12 to 14 days from my testing. And with the watch only or battery saver mode, this watch will easily go about a month per charge. And if you were to use GPS continuously, which is very rare, it would still last a maximum of 40 hours, which is truly amazing. Now this watch charges with a proprietary pogo pin charging puck, which you won't need to carry along, as you won't be charging this watch very often due to its amazing battery life. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, I thank you so much for sticking around. Please go ahead and hit that like button, as it really helps out my channel, and consider subscribing. Come on guys, just do it, it's free. Now let's talk about navigation, apps and watch faces. From the main watch face screen, slide down to access quick settings like do not disturb mode, brightness, where you do have option to auto adjust brightness, flashlight, stopwatch, timer, settings with the battery level icon and Bluetooth connected icon on the top and time at the bottom. Now swipe up from the main watch face screen to access messages and notifications. The good part is messages can be easily distinguished with the icon of the app it came from, but you can't reply or interact with any of the notification despite of this watch being paired with an Android phone. You cannot even read special characters or emojis, and for a longer message you have to go on your phone. But hey, at least you will know what did you get in terms of message. Now when you swipe right or left from the main watch face screen, you will go through all the widgets like sports, training status, that is basically VO2 max, heart rate, stress, SpO2. Now there is no such thing as menu except this animated rotating style menu icons, which pretty much has settings in the center, and other apps like breathing, heart rate, watch face, language, where you can select from a wide variety of languages. Going back, events, compass. Yes, this watch has a fully functional compass that works great. Now under settings, you get options like continuous heart rate monitoring, 12-hour to 24-hour time format. So here is where you can change 12 hours to military time format. Next is smart track. That is basically auto workout detection. Next is the option to customize the bottom right button, which on long pressing will start an outdoor walk, that is in my case. Next is set date, time, about, reset and shutdown. Now I don't see the Find My Phone app, which would be certainly nice to have. Comment down below what other apps would you guys like to see on these budget smartwatches. Now let's talk about calls, watch faces, fitness tracking and wrap this video up with my final say. You do get call notifications with the name or the number of the contact, but you cannot answer a call as this watch does not have built-in speaker or microphone. If calling or talking straight from the watch is your priority, then you must check out the Zeblaze Vibe 6 as it can do that. Now where this Zeblaze Stratos shines over the Vibe 6 is fitness tracking. Now in terms of watch faces, you can toggle between 10 preset watch faces straight from the watch by press holding on the main watch face screen, and all the default watch faces are great in my opinion. But if you're not satisfied with these watches, then head on to the mobile Zeroner app, go under devices, and here is where you'll find a whole bunch of watch faces, and I'm sure you will find something that you really like. You can also get a watch face with your custom image on the background. Now this Zeblaze Stratos smartwatch has a very robust heart rate sensor, which can continuously measure your heart rate even in the background. Now let's compare it against this FDA approved O2 ring by value, for which I have done a detailed review and it's linked up in the card section. You can check it out once you're done watching this one, and as you can see, it's pretty accurate. The heart rate readings were quite consistent with the Galaxy Watch 4 and the Apple Watch Series 7. Now let's test out the SpO2 reading against this O2 ring, and you can see it is also on par. So this Stratos smartwatch is pretty good at heart rate and blood oxygen tracking, and the readings were quite similar to the Apple Watch Series 7. However, this watch will not measure the nighttime SpO2 or heart rate variation. Now this Stratos smartwatch can also measure your stress level. And if you find yourself stressed or anxious, you can even take a breathing session by going in the menu and selecting the breathing exercises. Here is where you'll find modes like deep relax, nervous regulation, replenishing energy, and self-reconciliation. You can select either mode and a preset timed breathing session will start. The best part is the watch will vibrate 3 times on inhalation cycle and once on the exhalation cycle. So you will know when to breathe in and out without even looking at your watch. Kudos for that. Now in terms of workout, this watch offers 120 plus goal-based workouts, and I'm sure you will find pretty much any form of workout that you're looking for. And not just that, this watch has a high accuracy GPS tracking to precisely track your outdoor workouts and the best heart rate sensor out of all the budget smartwatches that I have tested on this channel. This watch even records different heart rate zones like warm-up, fat burn, aerobic, anaerobic, and extreme, which not a lot of budget smartwatch does. Now I took this watch for an outdoor walk against the latest Apple Watch Series 7, and to my surprise, this watch did an excellent job at GPS route tracking. It precisely recorded every single corner and turn, right on par with the Series 7. Not just that, it was even pretty accurate with distance, step, heart rate, pace, and speed. It even plotted the continuous heart rate measurement during the workout with average, highest, and lowest heart rate, various heart rate zones, and pace, as well as a stride chart. So far, in terms of workout tracking, this is the best budget smartwatch that I have ever tested. This watch can also track your sleep. Apple Watch Series 7 at this point in time still does not have a built-in detailed sleep tracker, but this Zeblaze Stratos precisely detected sleep and wake up time. But from my comparison of various sleep stages against the Galaxy Watch 4, it was a bit inconsistent, but it does give you a sleep score to quantify your sleep. With all that said, here are my final thoughts. With most of these budget smartwatches or so-called under $100 smartwatches, you will miss out one or the other features. Like the Zeblaze Vibe 6 has a speaker, microphone, and 128 megabytes of onboard storage, but it does not have GPS and good fitness tracking. So this Zeblaze Stratos smartwatch is great at fitness tracking but lacks speakers and microphone. So if you're starting out with smartwatches and you would like a bold and an imposing smartwatch with excellent GPS and fitness tracking, then this Zeblaze Stratos will be a good choice. And if you have other specific needs, then I would highly recommend to check out these playlists of all the budget smartwatches that I have reviewed on this channel, as that would be resourceful.